Hello YouTube. We're going to take a look at the Ridge Road car today and see if we can find any similarities between it and the 2016 green Elantra that lives behind the 1122 house. So I'm going to bring the camera up close. It's just an iPhone 8 and you can see some green like right here, lime green. I don't know if nighttime has anything to do with this, but there it is. Right here is that reflector, and I'll show you right now the difference. This will be a 2014 to 2016. Here's the 2014 to 2016. You can see the reflector in the same spot. And here's the 2011 through 13, and you can see it's no longer on the corner like the 16, it's further in. Let's take a look at the license plate area. A lot of rare light bleeding into the license plate area, which would be right about here. I looked at this at full 500% and did measurements on another picture, and the license plate is 100% hidden. I could not even find a single pixel to try to get a sense of if it was a Pennsylvania plate or an Idaho plate. But if this is the green car, I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying if it is, it would have a plate like this with the blue trees, very dark on the bottom, red on top. Then here's the Pennsylvania plate. Kind of looks the same, but it's yellow. So if this Pennsylvania plate was visible on that car, it would have reflected a light color versus a dark color. So I think there's 50% possibility that it was photoshopped. I certainly don't know, but it could be. So that's the key to me, is that light yellow versus the dark color. So here is the green Elantra. I just blocked out the numbers, but you can see the plate is exactly like the one I just showed you. And you can see the reflector, so it's a 2014 through 16, but I know firsthand that it's a 2016 car. Notice how this here is blacked out and the word Elantra is not here. Okay, so it's too dark to see if the Elantra is there or if it's not there. But here's the H logo for Hyundai, and to me there is zero reflection. It looks black, which is the same color as the green car, which BK's car, the emblem is chrome, because I looked at it from the stop in Indiana. So let's take a close look at how many door handles on this car. This is a 2015 Hyundai Elantra, just like BK's, and you can see the front door handle, the rear door handle. From the tip of the back window right here, you go straight down, it's almost, the door handle kind of looks like it's touching. So we're going to do that with the Ridge Road car and see if it's got a back door on it. Okay, here's the car at 400%, and you can see this right here will go to 500% in a second, and this right here, which is right below there. So that's the back handle, but let me go to 500%. Okay, so there's the front door handle. Here's the back door handle, and you can see it's right below that tip. So, in my opinion, this is a 4-door. I'm going to post this document link in the description. For anybody that wants to get to it, it's got 51 pages. The car page is the very last page, page 51 at the bottom. And then when you get to it, you can rotate right at the top here. Here's the rotate button, and here's the zoom right there. It goes from, I think, 25% to 500%. I'll show you the 500% right now. There you go, 500%. Now we're going to focus on the wheel for a minute. The front wheel. It's the only wheel that I could kind of get an idea what was going on. To me, this looks like one of the wheel spokes, and here's another one. They're horizontal to each other, straight across. Then here's another one here going up, and another one right here going up. So that means it's a 6-spoke front wheel. And the spokes are thin. Here's the green car, and it actually has 6 spokes. There's one right here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's room for the 6th one right there. And you can see, like, this one right here goes straight across to this one, horizontal. So you have to have 6 spokes to be able to get a horizontal. And then this is actually BK's rear wheel at one of the Indiana stops. You can see the spokes are thick. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and right by the cursor that's 5. So it's a 5-spoke wheel. So if we're going to say the wheel is visible on this Ridge Road car, it looks more like the green car 6-spoke wheel than BK's 5-spoke wheel. I know it's hard to see, but that's the best we got right there. Here's an identical car to BK's, 2015 Hyundai Elantra SE, and you can see the 5-spoke wheels. I'll get up close on that front one. Spokes are thicker, and there's 5. Here's a 6-spoke aftermarket wheel, very similar to the lime green car's front wheel. And you can see how it's horizontal, straight across, 2 above and 2 below, 6. So we're going to take a look at the front of it now, and we need to keep in mind that we're looking at the passenger side of the car. Here's the back wheel, front wheel, and here's the front. Why they cut off the top of the car, I really don't know, other than they might have something to hide, like maybe more than one person was in the car. So what we're going to look at is we're at 500%, zoomed out all the way. We're going to basically be looking at this area right here. You can see some fogginess. Keep in mind, this line here is smooth all the way. Then it gets a little foggy right here. And then it becomes smooth again. And in case you don't know for sure something's there, let's take a closer look here. Okay, this one is filtered in like an orange color. And you can see right here is this big hump going down lower than the line, the lower line of the lower lip. And then right here you see that dimple. So this is just the filter. Let's get rid of this one. Now here's a black filter, and you can see it. Smooth here, and then there's like a dimple there, and a dimple here. Okay, here's the stock photo of a 2015 Elantra with the front plate. So you can see where it goes. It goes right below the Hyundai emblem grille, and above the lower grill, right on the big part of the bumper, right there. And then the lower lip is right here, and it's smooth. I'll show you a better shot of the lower lip here. Both BK's car and the green car did not have a front license plate here, right there. But the lower lip on this, you can see, is really smooth. There's no weird, blurry areas whatsoever. Okay. This is the day they're tearing down the house, and right here, you can see the green Elantra, no sunroof, no moonroof. Let's see, right there, you can see something white on the lower part, the lower lip at the front bumper. Let's get a little closer up view. Same picture, just enlarged. You can see something white right there, and no sunroof. Very dark tinted windows. So here's a better shot of the car. And this here is a front license plate right here. It's supposed to be here, but for whatever reason they put it here. And it looks like it's bent. And it looks like right here, going this way and then down, is the remainder of a broken license plate frame. And then it looks like the plate is bent at a slight upward diagonal right here. And right here you can't see the lower plate. The next picture, I put a filter to it and you'll be able to see this area right here. Then notice right there's a little dimple, like maybe the front of the car right here hit something, created a little dimple. Okay, here's the filtered one. Now you can see the lower part of the license plate much better. And again, you can see the little dimple there. And here's the broken license plate frame right there. And also, right there, you can see what to me looks like a little dent right here. Kind of just left of center of the license plate. Here's the driver's side headlight, passenger side headlight. This here would be where the H logo, Hyundai logo goes. And this picture is mainly so you can see the bottom of the license plate right here. And that dent I was talking about. And of course a little dimple. Or bent up license plate, I don't know. Okay, this picture is to show the dent a little bit better right here. Broken license plate frame right here. And the dimple right here. And obviously you can see the bottom much better here. I don't know what this shiny thing is right here. Now here's a filtered version again. The dent, the pimple, another close-up. Now this view here is when it's turning from a side street. And the reason I'm showing this is so you can see the passenger side angle, and the plate looks more to the driver's side, which it isn't, but it looks like it is. You can see the length of this little piece here versus here it looks shorter. But in the next picture you'll see that it's a straight on shot once it's straightened out here. So here's a straight on shot. You can see this right here and right here looks equal. So here's the license plate, and it hangs down a little here, probably because of that broken license plate frame. So here's the picture at 500%, driver's headlight, and here's this fuzzy, blurry area, dimple, right there. You can actually see the lower part of the license plate right here, and here's that little dent. So let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. And if there's anybody that knows Photoshop real well, it would be great if you would check the back of the car and let us know your thoughts. Thank you all. Have a nice day.